I cut the sides off a plastic bucket, poured in a little seawater, covered it with plastic film, and placed a cup in the center. Then I pressed the middle of the film down with a weight. That gave me a simple solar still, using sunlight to turn seawater into fresh water. I couldn't wait to drink it. The amount was tiny, but at least I wouldn't die of thirst. Out here in the open ocean, a steady source of fresh water meant hope. The water problem was solved, but food was still running out. Sooner or later, I'd starve. Then I remembered the sinking yacht. There might still be useful supplies inside, so I dived into the flooded cabin and grabbed every can I could find before the yacht went under. After clearing the upper level, I worried it wasn't enough, so I dove down again, looking for more food below, and found a signal transmitter along the way. But after carrying everything back to the life raft, I felt even worse. The transmitter had been soaked too long and no longer worked. That meant nobody knew where I was, and my chances of rescue were even smaller. It's just that not long ago, when I woke up and found my $3 million yacht taking on water, I rushed out of the cabin to see what was happening. Halfway up, I froze. A shipping container more than 20 meters long was jammed against my yacht. I had no idea where it came from, but there was no time to think. The hull was already tilting. I quickly lowered the canvas to slow the yacht down and keep it from rocking, so more seawater wouldn't rush inside. Then I grabbed a telescopic steel pipe and forced it into the gap between the container and the hull, trying to pry it loose. But the container was far too heavy. The pipe bent under the pressure, and the container didn't move at all. Just when I was running out of options, I spotted a small hole in one corner and came up with a plan. I rushed into the cabin, dragged out a heavy sandbag, and carefully climbed onto the container. I threaded the rope through the hole and secured it tightly. Then I threw the sandbag into the sea. Soon, the current and gravity started pulling, and the container began to shift. I immediately turned the rudder the other way and finally pulled it free from the hull. But the damage was already done. A huge hole remained. Seawater kept pouring in, and the water level reached my knees. I tried starting the bilge pump, but the motor only squealed once, then died. With no other choice, I raised the sails, turned the bow into the wind, and lifted the damaged side above the water to